Flashing in puddles like the struggle. We dancing in the rain. Alright, I'm gonna try to do the same thing. Yeah, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Sneak your, don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Sneak your. Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, he's hearing what my record to bring. Asking me how I think my project's progressing. I say cool, but the truth is I'm stressing the grip. Cause it's hard to make music when this depression exists. They say use it as inspiration. The best of them did. Well, I stem, see, I can't handle this pressure for. And if you ask me, stress is a. My girl needs more attention and my record label's desperate for hits. Now cause I'm getting out the zone again. Makes me start to dread when I see a microphone. It ain't supposed to be like that. I said I'll be right back. I left the office, got a phone and called my partner Jack, and I asked him, remind me while I'm rapping. And right before he answered, I remembered my passion in the past when I was scribbling in my tablet to box out my mom and dad scrapping to help me when my grandmother passed. Plus the many times when I was homeless and the times when I was broke. And this music made a way when I was hopeless. He told me to remember the rain, it'll diminish the pain. Then he told me not to ask him again, cause I know don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth yo, don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth yo, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth yo, don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth yo, don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth yo, don't nobody wanna. I don't nobody wanna.
Come on, bro. Gotta pick up the kid.
Here's the left fielder, Heston Kjerstad.
The left fielder, Heston Kjerstad.
Fucking serious, dude?
Swings through that.
0-1.
Looks like he wants the signs again. That one missed.
1-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-2.
And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. Gunnar Henderson at the plate. How did so many teams pass on this guy in the draft?
Well, you know the teams were interested, but just went in different directions. Phillies had Bryson Stott graded better, and the Yankees went with Volpe when they had the chance to draft Gunnar. Lots of good players in that draft class, and so good to see them panning out.
That one drifts inside.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. One out, bases empty. And that is low for ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
And there's a foul ball. Rutschman measures 6 feet 2 inches, 230 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Lively keeping an eye on him. Next offering is fouled back. Man at first, one away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Lively throws to first. And he's back in safely.
There we go. See if he's going to go twice in a row for Ryan.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until...
Runner takes off. That's to third. Ramirez sends it to first. And that will end the inning.
Chase that. It's just.
Back now at Progressive Field. And today's starter, Grayson Rodriguez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here's Lane Thomas. That one almost got him. In the air, right side. Cowser on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One up, one down. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And first offering is fouled off. Popped in the air. Left field. Hauls it in, 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. And up next for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. That one almost got him. And he grounds one to the right side. And that squirts through.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Carlos Santana stands in now and watches strike one. Runner on the go. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. New inning getting started. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
O'Hearn.
Lively back to work. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next offering is fouled back. Naylor makes the grab, one down. So digging in, Colton Cowser. First pitch just misses.
Arrow.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 and 2.
No score
count.
here in the second. That's too low.
No, that's down.
And the
Ball.
count's even at 2. Missed inside with the curve.
Well, that curveball right there stayed up in the zone. If it's going to be effective, he's going to have to finish the pitch, tease the strike zone, and get it down. Otherwise, it's going to eventually get hit really hard somewhere.
2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Jordan Westberg digs in now. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
They say you win.
0 and 2.
And foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Check swing, and he held up.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. Was never even close.
Kwan settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back to Cleveland. Singy, these Guardians fans are excited for another season, and especially after watching their team reach the ALCS last year.
Yeah, Boog, and it wasn't a fluke. I mean, they won the American League Central and eliminated Detroit in the ALDS before losing to the Yankees.
And Jose Ramirez had another great season.
And nearly joined the 40-40 club, but finished with 39 home runs. So close. What a player.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Stepping up for the Guardians, John Kenzie Noel. Tap foul at the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. Strikes 3, and that's 2 in a row. So now the DH spot, Kyle Manzardo. That one ran inside, almost got him.
That's the ball. No, ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Up and in, ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Brian Rocchio stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
Sheesh.
And a foul ball. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. In the dirt, squirts away from Rutschman. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Makes the catch. And that here in Cleveland. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. And into the box for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday. And that one fouled off. Kicks and fires. And that misses off the outside edge. And that's in the dirt. Check swing, no appeal. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. So up next, Cedric Mullins. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Top of the third, no score. Bunting for a hit. Lively with a move to first. Holliday back on a dive. On a line, base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
I think it sent him.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Squares and gets it down the left side to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And a run comes in to score.
The batter, number 2.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Steps off, lead runner back to second.
Nobody moving that.
Now before the pitch, he looks him back. Only one more disengagement left after that move. And that's in for a strike. On the ground, could be 2. Schneemann tossed to second. In there safely. Here's Adley Rutschman. Went down on strikes his first time through. And there's a ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed.
1-1.
This one in the dirt. Henderson, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. And he brings it into the warning track.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Steps off and looks to first. Now a fly ball to right center. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning at the plate. Daniel Schneemann.
The second baseman, Daniel.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Foul ball there. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So the batter turns over. Lane Thomas digs in for the Guardians. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
This one in the air, right field. Cowser hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. Now the number 2 hitter, Stephen Kwan. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one fouled off. 2 outs. Line to left. Reaching for it and brings it in. And welcome back to the ballpark. Out of the 4th, now Ryan O'Hearn. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off. off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history. Of this yard. That's in there. Strike one.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me. Nobody out. Runner at first. Check on the runner, and he's back in safely. And that is out of play. Runner on the go. Struck him out swinging. O'Hearn into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there. Goes the double play possibility.
Number 37, Trevor Stephan.
Westberg now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
0-1.
And that one misses up and in. And that's ball one. Swings through that one for strike two.
One ball, two
One out,
strikes.
the runner at second, top half of inning number 4. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And now here is Jackson Holliday. In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul. And a foul ball. O'Hearn stands at second with 2 gone. Not in time. He's safe. And a bunt right side. And they put the tag on him. That's the back here in Cleveland. Bottom of the 4th. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez.
Guardian, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
To the right side, and it goes just foul. Ramirez, 32 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. This is the zone, and he gets him to chase.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Line drive.
No way.
Fair ball. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Grounded out his first time. Just missed. Runner at first with no outs here. Down the line, and it's foul.
The 2 strikes may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
2-2.
In the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. The Guardians trailing by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering upstairs.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And ball 4 to a board.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
First and second, no outs. Naylor will hit next. On a line, hauls it in, and there's one away. John Kenzie Noel now at the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
On the ground to the left. And it stays fair. They're waving Ramirez home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on it.
Makes the grab, 2 down. Dives for the bag, got him. Double play. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Stephan back to work. Check swing, went around, and that's strike 1. And that one missing low. Fouled off. He was late. And that misses. And it's 2-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the left fielder, Heston Kjerstad. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but
great pitch.
First homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam.
Henderson.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-2 is the count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back now at Progressive Field. And now Brian Rocchio.
Guardians, the shortstop, Brian Rocchio.
That's out to center field. Mullins settles under it. And it's caught for the out. Daniel Schneemann, the next to hit, struck out swinging his first time. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. So the Guardians lineup turns over, and here is Lane Thomas. The pitch behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Ripped on a line. Dives and makes the catch. Top 6. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman.
35, Adley Rutschman.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. Strike 1.
1-1.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
The count.
flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Line drive. Caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched. An absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Mountcastle at the plate now as he chases after that one. Out to short, Rocchio. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Next is the designated hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. 1 for 2. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Safely into second. He's got a double. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here in Cleveland, bottom of the 6th inning. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. First pitch, and he just misses. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Center field. Mullins settles under it. And out number 1 on the grab. And now Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Hoog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. He's doing that.
Swung out, belted. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. A massive home run. It's 3-2. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Both 2 in this one. And that one lifted in the air center field. Henderson makes the play, and there are 2 down.
Up next,
So 2 down now, and here is John Kenzie Noel.
Noel.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Oh, and he hit him.
Take your base.
Kyle Manzardo getting ready to hit. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Kerstead going back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Cleveland with a pair on this blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Top of inning number 7. Down to third baseman Jordan Westberg.
Now pitching for the Guardians, number 36, K. Smith.
Swung on, belted. Kwan sprinting after it. And there's one away.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third, and he held up. Check swing, did he go? No, he didn't. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Check swing went around, and the count 2-1. And that one popped in the air left field. Kwan. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is down low. Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1-2.
That one
Nope.
misses.
Ball.
And the count is 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings. And we're back. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Brian wrote